Donald Jones, You Know What's Up, love that tune. Chantelle was just telling me that he was here in Birmingham a few weeks ago and I missed it. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's a big show apparently.
Oh, I really like Donald Jones.
I miss that too, girl, so don't worry about it.
Oh, at least I'm not alone then. So, Chantelle, thank you for coming to see us in the studio today.
Thanks for having me.
And the first question that I wanted to ask you, like I ask all of my guests, is who is Chantelle? Describe yourself.
I'm just me, you know. Gemini in full effect. I like communicating. I like growing. I'm on a journey of my own, spiritually and healing and just inspiring self first and foremost. I'm a mum. I've been on a journey of coming from the working world, corporate world, of being caught up. I've gone right from school, college, university to who I am today, which is making something out of my own mindset. Yeah, I'm just me, you know. So, yeah, sometimes I'm eccentric, and sometimes I'm all hailing in Rastafari, you know. So I'm just opposite ends of the spectrum, just all encompassing. That's just me.
So I came across you on Instagram because you have a page, Black Women of Birmingham, where you promote positive images and stories of black women in Birmingham, and also it's about networking and connecting people. So can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so as you say, the page on Facebook and Instagram, Black Women of Birmingham on Facebook, Black Women of Birms, BIRMZ on Instagram, is just about upliftment and empowering one another. I went to the Black Women's Forum a few years ago, and that is just about a hub of black women coming together and recognising one another for achievements, as well as inspiring one another on that day, and then creating their own community going forward as well.
Yeah.
So I just thought, well, I know so many inspiring women here in the city, and there wasn't at the time a hub of us that were just celebrating one another and highlighting what each other are doing, because there's so many sisters in the city that are doing big things, whether it's their own services, their businesses, products, whatever. So yeah, that's where it came from. It was just spirit led, really.
So you just noticed that there wasn't anything around to promote you and other women like you, and you thought,
at that time,
let me just do it. And how was it received? Do you feel that people have been supportive?
It's been well received. I think at first people were like, who is she? You know, and where has this page come from? What is it about? We do events as well, and then we bring brothers and sisters together by doing conversation corners, which is a free space. You can just enter it with donation if you do have. If not, then just come as you are. And it's a 2-hour session that we have each month, and that is just for creating and just reconnecting within conversations. So we read. There might be a topic around that, or there might just be a general topic, like for instance this month is co-parenting and how we can just come together and stay together while two parents are outside their household.
So how does that take shape then? So is it like a physical event where you go and talk with people about the topics?
Yeah, conversation corner is.
And where do you hold it?
Bless Centre.
Where is that?
That's Clyden Street in Newtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have that. So that's every third Sunday. So the 17th that is. And I'm actually moving into a space where I'm collaborating with more sisters in the city. So that one's in collaboration with Michelle Benny and her team from The Lounge, the ladies talk show.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then the month after, we have another instalment of what I did a couple of months ago, which is an insight into numerology and knowing thyself. So we're coming together with a brother from conversations about money, and another sister who's more deeply developed than myself into numerology and the study around that, numbers and what it means for self and as black people and the science of us.
So give us a brief rundown of numerology.
What can I say? You know, it depends on how you were born, under the sun, under the moon, what your tarot sign is, sun, star sign, what date he was actually born, you know, as to what number you're more aligned to. So for myself, being the 31st of May, 3 and the 1 is 4, so I have certain characteristics based around that number. And I just find it interesting, you know, as we talk about getting to know self. And once you know your numbers as well, you can work with them. So for instance, multiples of 4, or the 4 itself, they say it's better to do business on those dates, just for higher productivity. So I follow those things as well. You can go deeper into it in terms of your life path number, what current year number you are in. This is the year of the 3, so we're encouraging everything that is creative, inspiring, positive, as well as fully clear in communication. We find a lot of cycles, like R. Kelly himself, I can't remember what year number he's on at the moment, but it's the year of truth as well, so all that is in dark will come to light.
Okay.
Yes, so we have intensity of karmatic cycles as well, so it's just getting deeper into being more in touch with the universe and nature, and how that affects you and your life purpose as to how you were born and why you were born, really.
So is that something you've always been interested in, or quite recent?
No, as I say, my mum is an inspiration to us, so she passes on knowledge from source, and then we just run with it. So that's something that my mum introduced me to, in the way of Lloyd Strayhorn and King Simon. So she just gave me the basics, and I just ran with it, and I've just got deeper into it. I study accountancy as well, so numbers is just something that I align to. Yeah, definitely. And I like communicating. I like the study of people and just understanding people a lot more. Yeah. So it helps with that. So that's the April event. But there's a lot of sisters around me, not only family but friends. So I just thought, why not do from spirit first, and however the business goes, it will grow. But yeah, it's been spirit led.
So where did you grow up then? In Birmingham?
Partly. I was born in Warsaw, came over to Birmingham when I was about 2 or 3, and was here until we went back to Warsaw when I was in year 6. And then did my secondary school in Warsaw.
So what was it like growing up as a woman in Birmingham?
Well, I came back just after the birth of my daughter, because something in Warsaw just didn't resonate with my spirit. My family are there, so I loved that. You know, we were always the ones who were in Birmingham. But what it's been like growing up in Birmingham? Inspirational in terms of the business and how it's come to me. I can say that first and foremost. Yeah. Aside from that, I don't know, it's an interesting question. Do I feel like I've been shaped any more or less by being in Birmingham as a city? I don't think so, because I've stayed close to family and true to self. So yeah, I'd say so, really.
So is there a reason why you chose to target women specifically with your page?
Yeah, being woman first, I have to speak from self. You know, if there's any women out there that want to do something similar for the men out there, then that's fine, but I have to speak from my own journey first, and I gravitate towards women because, you know, that's who looks like me, and black women in particular, because I feel our strength and our beauty, so I think it needs to be magnified a whole lot more.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I have, in starting this show, I wanted it to be a platform for people from the community to come on and promote themselves, and also get engaged with the topics that we're discussing. And it's kind of been for men and women, but I've had marginally more women on than I have men. But I have had people saying to me that it's too women-centred and I should be focusing more on black men, because the person who messaged me felt that black women are kind of running away with this whole women empowerment thing, and we're doing great things for ourselves, but then we're not actively trying to take them with us and
reinforce our power in the household, definitely. Feminism, I was speaking on this on my own show actually on Friday. Feminism and womanhood, you know, and making sure that we don't run away with the ideologies of the Western world, because it can be very dangerous and destructive to the black family. Also as women, we have that female energy that can manifest so much in our households, as we talk about child rearing, and in our friendships as well. The sisterhood is very important, but at the same time, we are very little without black man. So we have to bear in mind, as much as we're speaking about our own mental health and well-being, what about the black man's? Because there has to be a balance. Yeah, there has to be a balance.
So what are your plans for the future? You've spoken a bit about the events that you're currently doing. Do you have anything in the pipeline or a goal that you're aiming towards?
Well, the next one for me, which I think is very congratulatory, is the few years previous, I was attending the Black Women's Conference, and this year, June the 8th, I'm actually organising it, so I'm currently putting that together. Yeah, that's in London, that's at the University College London in Bloomsbury. Yeah. So that's 9 till 6. So I'm trying to bring together women from Birmingham as well as London. Yeah. So that's going to be 2 panel talks. The first one is going to be on Black women in business and how they manage to self-care mentally and spiritually as well, and run home and run their businesses and their relationships as well. I think we have to speak about Black love within that and how we reinforce that love vibration within one another. Yeah. And then the second panel talk is going to be about Black women in education. There's some research that one of the lecturers wants to share on that she's done, and also another woman, Michaela Jones from Birmingham, who is going to be sharing her research. And then we will also have workshops, red flags in relationships, domestic violence, psychological abuse. What else are we having? We're having our marketing and branding self. I think we're having another one in self-care as well.
So what date is this all taking place?
June the 8th.
June the 8th. And where can people get tickets for that? Are they on sale yet?
They're not on sale yet. I'm thinking either Eventbrite or just tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep a look out on the page. Instagram, Black Women Are Girls. Yeah. For now, we're just releasing information. And also Black Women's Forum UK, because that is our mother company, Black Women's Forum UK.
Okay, I'll definitely be checking that out, and I might even pop along to the event.
Yes,
that sounds really
come,
good.
yeah, let's talk and see. I mean, if you want to put input in there, then do that, because you're inspired in your own way.
Oh, thank you. So, thank you very much for coming in today, Chantelle.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll be back soon, and we will see each other again. Be sure to go and follow Chantelle and the Black Women of Birmingham pages, and keep an eye out for all of the upcoming events that they've got. We're going to take a short musical break, and when I come back, we'll be speaking to Eileen about the Brain Charity and a fantastic charity fundraising event that she'll be taking part in on the 13th of March. We will see you on the other side.